could Donald Trump do that'll make you clap?
Thank you very much.
What could Donald Trump do that'll make you clap? So you didn't stand up for anything. You don't think it's worthy to stand up for her like everyone else?
We should applaud.
I need you to move.
Congressman, why didn't you stand for the speech?
Have a good day. I need to go to a meeting.
This is a party of losers. This is a party of embarrassment. This is a party of disappointment. Disgusting, demonic.
Senator,
Aloha.
why do you want men and women's sports, Senator? Congressman, why should men be in women's sports?
Shorts?
Sports. Why do you think
They should not be in shorts.
I couldn't make this shit up. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. I'm sad that I lack the talent to make this shit up.
So here's my question. Your party lost you because of what they were insisting on, and I believe we saw it the other night in how they handled the lack of decorum, how they handled that kid who everyone should have wanted to celebrate.
Democrats didn't stand to keep men out of women's sports. They couldn't even clap for a girl who got her head smashed in by a man on a volleyball court. Democrats didn't stand for an innocent and beautiful child who is surviving brain cancer. Last night was a very clarifying moment for our country. The Democrats exposed themselves as the party of insanity and hate, the party that wants to put America last.
That was evil. That was a pure reminder that the Democrats are not for the American people. Matter of fact, they were I believe they were anti-American.
What was your read on what is going on there and what it means about why you had to leave?
Here, it's so many reasons. Okay, we can get into the details, but let me just tell you, Chris, I kept thinking, my wife Gail and I were watching this, and we said, can you imagine if I was still there, I'd be the only one standing on that side if I was still caucusing with the Democrats? Where have we gone as a nation? Only in Washington you see this type of inhumanity, disrespect, no decorum whatsoever. This is not America. It's not who we are. And the extremes on both sides are wrong. Hatred is the name of the game. You know, their business model is to make you afraid. So fear and hatred.
Fear and hatred. That's exactly what the Democrats stand for, because they don't have any policies to stand on.
How was that speech last night? Did you love it?
Well, I watched it. I don't think that was the best look for our party last night.
Very disappointing.
So you didn't stand up for anything.
The president got before the American people, didn't talk about how he could drive down grocery prices.
That's why I just couldn't be a Democrat any longer, you know, and the working person doesn't really know, are we there for them or not? But on top of that, it's just, can't they say I made a mistake? And what I mean by that, the border. It was wrong what the Biden administration did at the border. With that, maybe they had good reasons. They just miscalculated and made a mistake. Own up to it.
It was not a mistake, because they opened the border intentionally to let millions, tens of millions of illegal migrants come in. It was not a mistake. They knew exactly what they were doing. That's why Kamala Harris did not even visit the border for the first 2-3 years in office, and she only had one job, which was to secure the border. It was not a mistake. They did that intentionally to let millions of people come in here and then give citizenship to these millions of people so they can vote in the next election. That was their plan all along. At least that's what I believe.
And just say, listen, I want to work with my Republican friends now to secure our border. I want to have legal immigration so we have people coming here to do the work that needs to be done. All these things they can do. I want to make sure that we get our financial house in order.
Senator, why weren't you standing yesterday for anything?
Very important hearing right now on anti-Semitism.
But you didn't stand for anything at the speech last night.
I don't know what you're talking about, where you got that information.
Well, there was nothing the president had to say.
Lincoln Riley's mom, you didn't stand for her.
Factual or...
What?
Congressman, how are you?
Okay, thank you.
Most of the American people say, yes, they support what President Trump is doing. Yet, all these Democrats trying to stop and say that the president is not doing anything positive. It's like, who are you? Which side are you on?
What a good-looking family, huh?
There's one more thing I got for you, a big hug.
Okay, good. That's very nice.
That's
Look
nice.
at that family you got, huh? sir. Yes, sir. Very nice. How are you? Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. That was a big...
And you see, this is a black family. The Democrats, they will never highlight those things. You know, they want to talk about diversity and inclusion. Every time President Trump does something that benefits a person of color, they don't want to talk about that now.
We have basically $36.2 trillion of debt. No one's talking about that. That'll be the harm for our country if we don't get our financial house in order. No.
President Trump put DOGE in place, trying to understand what's going on, why we're wasting so much money, where did the money go, how is the money being spent. The Democrats are trying to stop that.
The budget process is very convoluted and very few people can follow it, okay? And I think it was designed to be that way, and it's hard to explain it because you're into the weeds so much. But for 21 years, we have never balanced the budget.
Now we have DOGE that comes in that say, let's pause, let's take a break here. Let's take a moment here. What's going on? Why are we giving 50 million to this organization? Why are we giving 100 million to this organization? What do the American people benefit from that? And they're trying to stop DOGE, ladies and gentlemen. They are trying to stop DOGE, and we know why. We know why so much that months before President Biden left office, he gave $2 billion to a nonprofit that is associated with, what's her name, Stacey Abrams? Is that what her name is? Stacey Abrams, yeah.
Donald Trump goes in there, he says, I'm going to change things. That's fine. People still supported him after his delivery Tuesday night. They were still supportive. They said, he took charge. Okay, he's out there. He's only been there 45 days. He is our president. He's my president. He's your president. He's every Democrat's president. Come on, guys. Get yourself in a posturing that I'm an American. I want my president to succeed. But be able to speak respectfully to truth to power. And if you're against something, make sure you have a reason why you're against it to make it better and be for something.
When President Biden was in office, all the left-wing media, they were like, oh, the economy is good, the economy is good, the economy is good, unemployment is low, the economy is good. For 4 years, the economy is great. President Trump comes to office 45 days. In less than a month, the same left-wing media is there. Oh, the economy is bad, the economy is bad, the economy is bad. It's like, what? You cannot make this up. The Democrats, they continue to make a fool of themselves. They have no identity. They are in an identity crisis. There is no one right now that can really speak for them. They stand for nothing. They have no policies to stand on. All they've been doing for 10 years is running against something, against President Trump. Anyway, guys, as always, thanks for watching. And of course, if you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. It's going to help me with the algorithm. As I continue to call out the nonsense from these radical Democrats, leave a comment, let me know what you think. And I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe.